Hello and good day to you. Now, I have to say that I did record this yesterday. Unfortunately, the recording didn't come out, so that's why I'm having to record it again. So this article is out. It's concerning Bristol area. However, we can presume that what it's talking about applies to the majority of the country, because it's on about PIP, personal independent payments, application process and subsequent failure to be awarded any money. So hello and welcome. This is a repeat recording for me. I've done all this once, and here we go again. So this one is an article in Bristol Live online. So specifically, it talks about Bristol. However, it does apply to, I would say, probably the majority of the country as far as the stats are concerned. So the article is here. This is how many people are rejected for disability benefits across Bristol area. So it says more than 4 in 10 disability benefit claims are being rejected. That's 40% to everybody else. So government figures, well, you can believe them or not, but government figures reveal 474 PIP claims were given a decision in July of this year. In Bristol area, 197 were rejected. That's 41.6%. That's up from last year, which was 38.1%. Now, North Somerset, it has the largest number of refusals to do with PIP, and that total was it had 194 claims submitted and 112 were allowed, 82 were refused, and that's the equivalent of 42.3%. Bristol had 277 claims allowed and 197 refused, which is equivalent to 41.6%. South Gloucestershire, 36.8% of all claims were refused, with 148 being allowed and 86 being rejected. Now, all of that is very confusing, but what it's saying is that at least 40% of applications fail in any of the 3 areas around Bristol. As we all know, a person claiming the benefit must need help with everyday tasks like dressing, washing, eating food, or help with getting around. So the often lengthy application process involved, first of all, filling in a questionnaire and submitting evidence, usually including a face-to-face assessment, which is quite traumatic. And obviously this is all about how the disability affects the person. Now, the high number of claims being disallowed means people with disabilities were being left without the help that they need for the extra costs, as the support system cuts mean vulnerable people are struggling to navigate the complicated process. The figures also reveal why PIP claims across Bristol area were disallowed. The majority of them, that's 100, were rejected because the person was found not to meet the requirements needed to receive the benefit after the face-to-face assessment. A further 15 of those were rejected after the person failed to attend the assessment, and 75 were disallowed because the questionnaire was not returned in time. Obviously, the benefits and the way that you assess has been heavily criticised, and separate figures released by the DWP reveal a total of 9,400 complaints relating to PIP assessments. They were received during 2018, which is a record high. The high number of PIP claims that are disallowed are an indication of vast numbers of disabled people who are left to manage without any help. The current rate for decisions being overturned at appeal, so this is the tribunal, is currently 75%. So you can see that 75% of all of the refusals should never have been refused. But the problem is that many disabled people give up before they get to the appeal stage because they are simply too worn down, or they don't have the support or resources to fight it. Now, obviously, cuts to social care and advice services mean that many disabled people, for example, people living with severe mental distress, people with learning difficulties, or autistic people, just don't have the support to navigate what is a deliberately complicated and difficult process. What is needed is a complete overhaul of the system and an end to unnecessary repeat assessments for people whose conditions, such as mine, are never going to change, or indeed will only get worse. We need a decent government, that's what we need, competent enough to make a fair assessment of numbers needing help, to budget accordingly, and to make the social security system fit for purpose. A DWP spokesman said,
"Decisions for PIP are made following consideration of all the information supplied by the claimant, including supporting evidence from health or social care professionals. We want people with a disability or health condition to get the support they are entitled to, and if someone disagrees with a decision, they can ask for it to be reviewed."
I will probably do that in a silly voice because it's so pathetic, it really is. So why is 75% of all of your decisions being overturned? If you want people to get what they're owed, don't keep on refusing them. It's as simple as that. Anyway, that's the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and nanu from me, and I will catch you tomorrow. Live stream tomorrow night, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Bye for now.